I have had probably one of the least peace-filled weeks that I've had in a long time, which is saying a lot because I already feel like my life is just crazy and never ending, and I suffer from anxiety. I've shared that with you guys before. So peace is a fruit that I often struggle with. But this week especially, honestly, I feel like it's been an attack. We've had some big behaviors from my children, and like many moms, I am carrying that, and I'm feeling guilty and ashamed and like I've failed as a mother. One of my children got attacked by a dog this week. She thankfully just is suffering a little scratch right here just below her eye. Thank the Lord that it's not worse than that. It could have been so much worse. But again, why wasn't I there to save her? I'm putting that on myself. It's just been big conversations, heavy conversations, and conversations that for me as a mom don't end when the conversation ends. You're left thinking through, did I say everything well? Did I explain it so that a 7-year-old could understand? Did I represent Jesus well? Those are questions that we just fill our minds. And then there's the busyness of just life, taking care of the house, and it's the end of the school year, so there's lots of different activities and things that we need to remember, and just busy. And all of that just leads to feeling uneasy and not at peace. And I love, if you have the spring issue of By Design, our friend Katie, she shared some of her reactions to my devotional, and I love what she said. I'm going to read a bit of it because it just reminds me that I'm not the only one, and it reminds me that perhaps you're in this situation too, because Katie here, she's saying exactly what I'm saying. It's hard. This stage of life, this phase that we're in, it's hard. She writes, "Is it just me, or does peace feel just out of reach? If we could just get past the kids' busy basketball season, the newborn stage, the conflicts at work, or take a vacation, then we would feel at peace. The problem with this thinking is that peace is not in our particular set of circumstances, but is in the person and work of Jesus." Woo, so true. What a good word there. Thank you, Katie, for sharing that truth with us. And as I was just reflecting on the heaviness that this week brought with it, the Lord brought me to Matthew 11, and I want to share with you what that scripture says. I'm going to start reading Matthew 11:28 through 30. It says, "Come to me, all who are labor and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Now, I was like, what does this mean? I have you, but my yoke is not easy right now. And I just want to share with you just what Katie's saying. Though the circumstances may be hard, though your world may not feel at peace, we have available to us the Almighty King of Peace. We can go to Jesus and we can say, I'm struggling with this. I am feeling uneasy. My heart is heavy, burdened. And then we can lay it down before him. And yes, we still have to tend to the kids' needs, and we still have to take them to basketball, and we still have to do the things. But we can do the things, and we can have the big conversations, and we can face the world around us a little easier, knowing that we can come to Him, we can lay it down, and that He will fill us with His peace. It is available to us, even in the midst of a busy life and battles that we may be facing, maybe from the enemy himself. But we have a King who has conquered it all, and He provides us with an everlasting peace, no matter what the situation is. So my prayer for you today is that no matter what situations you may be facing in your own life that are causing you to feel a little uneasy or heavy laden or, lacking peace, I encourage you to carve out some time and lay it at the feet of Jesus. And for me, last night, that looked at like lying in my bed, crying my eyes out, and just giving it to Him. And maybe that's what it looks like. But because I did that, I was able to face today. And I pray the same thing for you.